Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on OddsJam. Today we are reviewing the Pinnacle Sportsbook. So we're going to go over the pros of Pinnacle Sportsbook, some of the cons of Pinnacle Sportsbook, and then we're going to see how we can use the OddsJam website to value and grow as a sports bettor on Pinnacle itself. So straight away, we can see what Pinnacle Sportsbook looks like. Pinnacle First pro of Pinnacle is going to be how easy it is to get around. So right on the left, we see all the sports. We see all the sports in alphabetical order. They have a number of sports that you can bet on, from your popular sports like baseball, basketball, football, soccer, to the sort of niche sports like chess, rugby, volleyball, skiing, and things like that. Another pro would be that you can use the website in an American odds. You can also just change it to decimal odds right away, whatever one you're thinking about using or which one you prefer most. You can change your location time. You can change your language. They have live betting as well as future sports or even futures in terms of betting futures like who's going to win a league, or just basic betting on certain matches. So we can see the live sports on right away. So which ones are happening right now? So we have like Real Madrid. We have where the Champions League's on right now. So if you are a fan of soccer or have a good bet to place on a soccer game right now, they would be on. So those are all great things. In terms of cons, you're not going to see sort of the big promotions or big discounts or better odd boosts or something like that on Pinnacle. That's because they are the sharpest bookmaker in the world. They're not here to draw you in based on their great odds or anything like that. They tell you that they have the best odds in the world. It's a fact that they have the best lines, or the most accurate lines based on the data that they've collected. A positive to that is that they consider themselves arbitrage friendly. So if we go to the OddsJam website, we can go to the arbitrage page and we can see we can see that we have a bunch of arbitrage bets that could be placed. These are Canadian sports books because I am in Canada. If you're in America, you'll have different sports books and you can't actually bet on Pinnacle, but you can use Pinnacle as an odds comparison tool. But right now we're going to focus on just betting. So this is actually a really good opportunity here on the Texas Rangers versus Los Angeles Angels. So they're comparing 10 bet with Pinnacle Sportsbook. And they're giving you a 6.84 arbitrage opportunity. So I'm going to look at this on the Pinnacle website. So OddsJam says that if we look at the total runs over 7.5, Pinnacle should have it at a positive 159. So we'll go straight to OddsJam. We'll type in the Rangers, the Texas Rangers. We can use the search tool on Pinnacle, which is also very handy. The Texas Rangers will come up. We'll click on the odds. We can see that the game that they have. So we have today's game and tomorrow's game. We want today's game. Then we look at the over under 7.5. So we can see that, so we see the two game pop up. We want tomorrow's game as OddsJam says, tomorrow 8:05. So we're going to click tomorrow at 8:05. We're going to go to the total runs. We want the over under 7.5. So the under 7.5 at 157. I guess it's gone down since this has been posted because the odds continuously change always. Then we would look at 10 bet to see if the bet is still live on that account. So we can go to 10 bet, which is another We can then go over to 10bet, which is another Canadian sports book, and we can type in the same thing. So we'll go see total runs of Texas Rangers. We'll type in Texas Rangers here, do it quickly. No results. Okay, we'll type in just Rangers. We'll find Los Angeles Angels, Texas Rangers on the 29th. So we'll see the over 7.5, under 7.5, minus 120 has actually gone up for us to minus 119. So we will gladly take that. And then we would bet. We can use the OddsJam website to see the calculator tool to see how much we would bet. So we're going to go to the calculator tool. We're going to change this to minus 119, 119, and OddsJam had it at 150. Our Pinnacle, sorry, had it at 155. It just gone down again. So we would have to place this bet really quickly. If we have, say we have $200 on our 10bet account, we can, OddsJam will tell us using this calculator how much exactly we should bet on the Pinnacle site to get a certain profit of 368.07, locking us in $23.73, no matter the outcome of this bet. So if I had money in both of these accounts, I don't have money in my 10bet account because I am limited on there because of OddsJam, I was actually able to make several $100s. So they limited me to a 1 cent maximum bet. So I can't place this bet personally, but if you guys had this opportunity, you could do a certain $23 in a matter of 30 seconds. If you had a greater bankroll, you can then type in, say you had $1,000 to bet on both sides, you would lock in an easy 118 risk-free, no matter the outcome of this event. And that is obviously before you get limited like myself and many other profitable sports bettors. But that's a great tool. That's probably the best tool that OddsJam offers. Most people use OddsJam for this site alone, for this page alone, because they have such great offers. You can see the 6.84, 3.95, all of these bets. There's like 50 bets that you can place for certain profits right away. And that's using OddsJam and then often Pinnacle and other Canadian sports books for myself. In terms of Pinnacle Sportsbook and for positive EV bets, if you don't know what a positive EV bet is, it's not a certain bet, it's not certain money every single time like arbitrage, but it is it gives you a mathematical edge in the long run. So OddsJam calculates this edge. So if we see Texas Rangers again, obviously the exact same game, over 7.5 runs, we can see that if we just put the side on 10bet, we will be getting a 13.61% profit margin based on the discrepancy in the lines on both sides. So Pinnacle is obviously the sharpest bookmaker in the world. They have proven to be the best, have the best, most accurate lines. 10bet has a bad line. They have a direct arbitrage with Pinnacle. So we know that this minus 120 on 10bet is not necessarily a great line for them. So we can use that, especially if you're in the United States. You can't bet on Pinnacle, but we can use this Pinnacle information to bet on 10bet or bet on another American sports book to guarantee our profit in the long run. This definitely could lose, but as I said, if you place a number of positive EV bets, you will profit in the long run. It's the law of large numbers. It will work out in your favor over time. So if we go back to Pinnacle, another great thing that Pinnacle offers is a My Bet section. So if we look, these are the bets I have placed for this Saturday football, college football. So you can see your bets right here. And also if you were to place a bet, it comes up on the side. You would type in your stake. They tell you how much you're allowed, the maximum bet you're allowed to have. So 379.08 I could put on, type that into the calculator on OddsJam, figure out how much I need to bet on the other website, and then lock in my certified profit or certain profit. So that is an overview of Pinnacle and how we can use OddsJam and Pinnacle together to guarantee ourselves money and become profitable sports bettors in the long run. So if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, leave them in the comments box. Leave them in the comment box down below. We'll be sure to answer your questions if you have any. If you liked the video, give it a like. Obviously, subscribe to the channel and have a great rest of your day.